masochist spiritual suicide designed for rich and powerful to control the rest of us. I hereby free you from original sin and promise to do my best to prevent apocalypse and Armageddon and the final judgment day, which signifies the extinction of our species. You see, it is certain that man invented God, and the reason that he did is we became aware of our temporary existence and our mortal existence on this planet, and that is actually an evolution in our thoughts, in our spirit. You know, it does separate us or make us slightly above the animal kingdom just by this realization, you know, and we, you know, had different ceremonies and different traditions, and, you know, we ended up burying our dead, which is a good thing, because when people pass on out of the world, you know, the disease, if their bodies were left open, would spread to other people, and it would not be a good thing. So I guess what I'm trying to say is the truth, that mankind invented God, and whatever solace this invention gave to man is outdated. It's not good, because this belief in God allows other people that don't believe in God, that just believe in power and wealth, they end up controlling us. You know, the masses end up giving up their power to this God which doesn't exist, and then the worst greedy, low-life Scrooges on the planet end up ruling the rest of us. You know, and we should not be ruled by greed anymore, and being ruled by greed will help us become extinct faster than any other thing. You know, we have a lot of work to do on this planet, and we have to get about it, or you know, most chances are we will become extinct. There is no question about it. In any rational way of looking at the world, you know, the population, and, you know, it's going to be a self-inflicted extinction. You know, look at the atomic bombs that the United States has. You know, we have enough bombs alone, just in our arsenal, to kill every man, woman, and child on the earth 4 times over. You know, and what's that going to do to the natural environment? You know, this God thing has got to go. All right, I'm going to stop talking for a little while. I'm not trying to diss religion. You know, it was necessary in the spirituality of man, and in order to get this far, it seemed like it was part of history. You know, it's a self-awareness of our existence on the planet, our temporary existence as individuals. But why do we have to let this temporary existence influence the world and be so self-centered and so greedy that we don't even think about our species? What politician in any country thinks other than nationality and a small group around him and what they can tweak out of the world, and it's just evil? Nobody says, hey, wait a second, our species is going to become extinct if we keep going on so greedily about our little, narrow, shallow lives. We got to do something. You know, I'm sorry for saying this kind of stuff, you know, because it might offend some people that are all religious and this and that, but hey, I want my species to live forever, and it is possible. You know, like, this antiquated religion is sickening, and there's been so many very beautiful spiritual leaders in this world that are totally ignored by setting a certain date on religion and then saying, well, this is it, and there's nothing new from there on in. You know, we've lost out, you know, our religion, our spirituality. We don't even consider Einstein, or we don't even consider Newton. We don't even consider Martin Luther King to be spiritual leaders. You know, none of them. And that makes us backwards creatures, and we don't have that much time to be backwards. You know, we're gonna go extinct And that's it. Unless we get ourselves together as a species, unless we unite as a species and throw away all this stupid nationality, greed, narrow-minded, short-term, anal retentive crud that these people that are ruling us are pulling off, we're going downhill fast. This is a turning point of man, and more chances than not, as I keep saying, we will become extinct. Where is your spirit going to go if mankind becomes extinct? Just guess. And what it's going to be, all of the stuff that they predict and talk about in the Bible is going to be true. And that's why, as much as I don't believe in God, I believe in some of the wisdom that is in the Bible and other holy books. Jesus said, the spirit within you is now, and even then where he got that was from John the Baptist. And John the Baptist says, repent, the kingdom of heaven is at hand. That means right now is the difference. We have to do things now or we're going to become extinct. And that is a fact. If we keep up going in our stupid economic rules that more babies, more houses, more cars, and more skyscrapers, and more pollution, and on and on and on, this earth is the way they're treating it in such greedy, ugly fashion, it might as well be a petri dish, and we might as well be mold. That's all we'll end up being if we end up becoming extinct. What happens in a petri dish? The dominant mold takes over, and then pretty soon the dominant mold runs out of food, and then everything dies. And that's what these evil, stupid, narrow-minded people are doing to our planet. The people that rule us. The whole structure, the whole economic structure is designed so that we have to work in order to get the basic things that we need to live, and we have to pay them a toll. We have to pay them a tax. We have to pay them. We have to pay the bourgeoisie. And what the heck did they ever do, and where are they leading us? Are they doing one thing to help our species sustain life, to help individuals have a better life? No, they're all out for themselves and a few little greedy, elite, scumbag people, and we cannot let them do this. I refuse to let them do what they're doing and lead us into extinction. I'm not going to become extinct. I am here, I'm a human, I want to be in the book of life. I don't want to be in the book of extinction that these bad spawn with all the money are leading us into. And I'm not jealous of their money, I'm just trying to tell them how stupid they are. What they're throwing away our whole species for their little phallic, selfish greed. Yeah, and I am mad at them. And I don't like it. And that is the reason why I don't like it, because I do not want my species to become extinct. I love my species. I love myself above and beyond any riches in this world. Anything.